I wanted to tell you about some of the new things that we've added to Zemax 13 in Release 2. First of all, we've renamed the 3 versions of Zemax just to make it easier for people to identify which level is appropriate for them. So Zemax Standard replaces SE, and it contains all of the sequential ray tracing, optimization, tolerancing, multi-configuration and such work that you know from the SE version of Zemax. It contains all the analysis features for sequential systems, image simulation, diffraction analysis and so on. And it also allows you to export your designs to various CAD formats, and it also contains the Zemax programming language so that you can customize it to your own requirements. Zemax Professional is the new name for EE, and it includes everything that Standard has, plus it adds physical optics for laser beam propagation in sequential optical systems, and it adds our comprehensive non-sequential ray tracing, in which you can place multiple sources, multiple objects, multiple detectors in a 3D environment, and trace rays, allowing rays to split and scatter and basically just find their own way through the optical system. For those of you who are working with human visual response, the non-sequential mode also supports full colorimetric analysis of data as well as radiometric analysis. Data can be imported from CAD programs into Professional as IGES and STEP and SAT, such formats. And Professional also allows you to communicate with other programs like MATLAB or Excel. And it also provides you a range of user-defined capabilities. So if you need to add something to Zemax, there's an interface that lets you write your own objects, surfaces, analysis features, whatever it is you want to do. Zemax Premium is the top version of Zemax, and it has everything that Zemax Professional and Standard has, but it has dynamic CAD interfaces that let you load SolidWorks, Autodesk Inventor, and Creo parametric files and edit them as if they were native Zemax objects right in the Zemax user interface. Also, you can write those files back to their CAD programs, and you can include in that write back all the coating and glass material and such like data. In addition, Premium gives you lightning trace, which if you work in illumination systems is an absolutely fantastic technology. It's a fast, approximate way of measuring the illumination profile produced by a luminaire, and it's a fantastic tool for optimizing and tolerancing lighting designs. Also, Premium includes catalogs of source models that have been measured in goniometric systems, and it also now contains catalogs of scatter data of measured materials such as alanod and black metal, painted metal, and so on, from our own scattering measurements. Lastly, Premium also contains great features like advanced path analysis for separating the multiple paths in an optical system out into defined paths so you can see how important each one is. And it includes the Zemax Part Designer, which is very, very useful as a standalone CAD program for making up complex geometries that are then optimizable inside of Premium. So those are the 3 versions now: Standard, Professional and Premium, and each one is aimed at being the top of the game in the application areas that it's focused on. Moving on to what we've added. In the Professional version and Premium versions, we've added the stock lens matching tool, which is a great new tool that customers have been asking for a while, in which Zemax can look at the lenses in your design and find the nearest equivalent lenses in various manufacturers' catalogs. And this is very helpful in helping you to find a cost-reduced or a cost-effective design using off-the-shelf optics. In addition, in the non-sequential mode of Professional, we've added a source diffractive, which gives you the far field distribution of a diffracting source. And it's very, very useful for things like, simple things like Young's slit simulations, say, but more realistic product type issues, like looking at the diffraction from individual pixels in a DMD mirror. It's also useful for things like holographic diffusers and such like. Also, in the previous release of Zemax, we added a new gradients surface to the sequential mode in Zemax Standard. This allows you to read a text file in of XYZ data, also wavelength data that gives you the index as a function of position in a material. That's now in non-sequential mode as well in Zemax Professional. So that gives you a terrific capability for strange and complicated gradient index materials. In the premium edition, we've added the scatter data catalogs that I referred to earlier, and we've also improved the linkage to Creo parametric so that we get all parametric data from Creo automatically into Zemax. Plus, you will find a huge host of smaller additions, operands, smaller features that we've added in response to users' requests. And these are all things that just make your life as an optical designer a great deal easier. All of these features are described in other videos to follow this one, and also in the release notes on our website. And I hope you enjoy using Zemax 13 Release 2. It's a really good release of Zemax, and I'm sure you'll find stuff in there that's really useful to you.